Hi, Svetlana. So let's have a look at your rating. This bar chart, it's difficult, and I totally understand the trouble you're having here. So 35 minutes, 196. Okay, why don't you just cut yourself to 170? That is the first thing to do. Do 170 super good, and then see how long that takes you. That might just relax you a little bit. So the bar chart demonstrates the main areas of education. Um, Agendas of education is okay. Agendas, it would have to be four. Or I would say maybe motives is another one. It's difficult language, this. Motives for education, or you've got reasons there. Yeah, agendas, motives, inspiration for education. So any of those would work there, but for not of. Education applied by students in their different ages, varying from 26. Okay, I just go into different. No, sorry, in how many different age groups? One, two, three, four, five, in five different age groups. And just save your words there. Oh, I was talking age groups from, okay, from 26. I'm not really saving words, am I? To 49. Okay, so over 49. Sorry, I thought I could be economical, but maybe not. But it might be nice to put five different age groups there. Overall, university participants chose to study for a career goal. Okay, you see, choosing to study, you'd have to have choosing to study for a career goal decreases as the age progresses, whereas otherwise, happening towards the general idea of study in otherwise, uh, happening towards the general idea of studying for interest. Okay. Additionally, the age group in the 40 to 49 registered as the most steady figure, the most steady, either more steadier or most steady. Make sure you get that right. This is a superlative. Are showing they're identical to that in two areas for becoming students again. That's really nice. Well done. Good overall paragraph. The highest amount of career-orientated participants aged under 26 displayed 20s. Okay. The highest amount of career-orientated participants were or are aged under 26 and then displaying 70%. So you don't need that. Put your verb here. While education, so comma here, just so we can read it carefully. While education, for the least serious motive, education, for the least serious motive. Okay, so you're talking about the differences in here. Well, why don't you put while in contrast? While in contrast, those not studying for this reason. So try not to repeat it the whole time. Represented only a fraction, small percentage. Now, the reason I've changed this 1/9 is because it is not really a some examiners say, okay, I'm not too bothered about this, but some examiners say that if you're starting with a percentage in a question, you should not then split into a fraction in a sentence. So if you're in a percentage, stay in a percentage. Just for that sentence, then if you're in a fraction, stay in a fraction. You could go as percentage or proportion. So not studying for this reason. So I've just slightly, hopefully, clarified that a little bit. Meanwhile, as the academically involved participants got older, their professional determination declines to nearly fourfold. That's really interesting. Very, very nice writing there. Rather than got older, you could put just aged. Otherwise, so you don't need otherwise. That's more like part two, so forget that one. Students enjoying the university life maximize their attendance. Students, yeah. So students enjoying the university life maximising their attendance as the age develops. Okay, maximise. Present simple there. As the age develops, reaching to 22%. Comparing to the situation over 49, there was a peak, good, showed by students choosing to study for interest. You must put commas in here, otherwise it's really hard to read because these, unfortunately, these are so long. It doesn't help you, but the comma are going to help you. Study for interest, registered, over half, registered. You don't need another verb because you've got registered, over half. Okay, it only was a quarter, good. So you've got the fractions in there, that's nice. In contrast, so I don't think you need that sentence. I would break up this here into another paragraph there, and then you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think you need that because you've already said that up here that it was more balanced. But you could use that word balanced if you wanted to. Okay. It's a really tricky one, this, because most students I find are struggling with this. There's a lot of information and the sentences get very long. So where you can clarify, try and keep very clear, use the punctuation to help your reader. But otherwise you're okay. I mean, you're using really good language there. So university students nowadays seem to have too much freedom and do not study enough. To what extent do you agree and disagree? Explain your opinion. So university researchers and lecturers, yeah, have been discussing. Now be careful, we don't discuss about, we discuss. I discuss a problem or a situation, so direct object. Discussing academically involved participants having excess leisure time and involving. No, I wouldn't use involving. You just make less effort. Insufficient efforts in schooling. I've been discussing, yeah. Good. I found the current system has recently started terms online, comprising flexible lectures, flexible schedules, lectures for registered, and also offers access to required material. So what are you saying in here? You believe that it's too much freedom or not enough? You just make your opinion really clear here. So you need to say you believe they have too much because, or you believe there's enough opportunity because. So just make sure you really explain your opinion there. There's evidence to support the idea of some lecturers. So we got the spelling on that one now, okay? Whoops. Some lecturers claiming students having long vacant hours for their spare activities. Okay, so you're saying it's too long, yeah? Having too extended, or overextended maybe would be better. Overextended vacant hours for their spare activities. This is due to the fact that, comma, in the age of technology, comma, again, good, virtual academic study may permit seminars and necessary information any time, okay, with very little structure for students. The whole point is that they have too much time. They don't have to go to the lecture at 9 o'clock. They can stay in bed and watch it later. So this is a very important point to make. Furthermore, professors may help to progress understanding for students on Zoom, yeah, or Skype, whether students are at home or outside. Okay, yes, but still answer this question. Too much freedom or not enough? For instance, recent research by the Russian government shows that 80% of British universities reported satisfaction with online modules offering their stay with, okay, offering the possibility of studying at home. Okay, so, or studying at home simultaneously, or, okay, I like that word. Therefore, if governments kept encouraging institutions to offer limited university programs at distance only, many students would enjoy their research at home and accomplish, okay, other daily functions as well. You don't need that. Good paragraph. Okay, I just need to be absolutely sure. Are they studying? Do they have too much free time, or do they study? So here you're saying yes, they do study. Make sure I really understand that point. They are studying. Yeah. On the other hand, although there are benefits developing from a modern society, there's some disadvantages. Good, estimated from being more academically free. This is declining. So what is declining? Motivation and determination to succeed, maybe, is declining because, oh, you've got determined, sorry, may not be fully committed to having. So let's just put this in here. So the students are too lazy, basically. They're not committed to having virtual seminars and individual work on tasks. Furthermore, they absolutely, this is the point, they may occupy their time slots as social parties or part-time jobs. That's the good point, well done. For example, internet-based exams showed that 60% of failed students than offline study compared to. You'd have to have 60% more students and then compared to paper-based work a year earlier. That's interesting. Therefore, management restricts employment. There would be, use the second conditional there. Oh, you've got the second conditional there. All right, yeah, okay, will be better efforts. Good work on the conditionals in that. I really like that. Good paragraph. That's much clearer. Well done. I firmly agree virtual education will benefit students in general. Now, that's not the question. Okay, this is my just concern at the beginning. That is not the question. So go back and make sure you absolutely answer the right question. Do they have too much freedom? So many students in the UK, I don't know what it's like with you, many students in the UK have 6 hours a week. That's all. 6 hours study a week. That's nothing, and they're paying a lot of money for it. So this is what we want to be discussing. Too much freedom? And do they study? No, they go out. Yeah. So that's make sure you're really on the question, then you're absolutely fine. Well done. Good work today. Thank you.